Okay, the next animation we're going to make is going to go something like this. So each word comes on and then all of it goes off together. Okay, so let's begin making that. I'm just going to make a new composition over here. And we're going to start with a text layer. So you want about 5 words, and we're going to build this again. So we're going to duplicate each layer, Command D. Let's get that centered there. 5 times, so I've got 5 separate layers, and then we're going to go through getting rid of words on each layer. All right, so we'll just start with this and go from there. Okay, now that we have all those layers set, we can start editing this. Okay, so each one is going to come in by itself. So we're just going to move these guys over. So I just have this on the stage. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit here. Okay, so we're going to start here. We're going to start with this, and we're going to set a position keyframe. So to do that, we're just going to hit Option Shift P, and that'll just bring our position keyframe up. We don't need all that other stuff. And notice it goes right ahead and puts a keyframe down. So I'm going to move this up because I want it to come from the top, and then I'm going to advance it about like a half a second. Couple frames, just go forward a little bit. And then I'm going to bring that down. Notice how it sort of sets my trajectory there. So you could see that you're bringing it straight down. If I don't hold the shift key, it can kind of go anywhere. So if I hold the shift key, it'll come down in a straight line, which is what I want to happen. Okay, so my 2 keyframes are set. And then I'm going to take the word will and bring it to start where that one ends. And again, I'm going to hit Option Shift P. That'll bring down my position keyframe. It's set a keyframe. I'm going to advance forward. And then will is going to come from, let's bring it out from this side. Okay, so that's going to come in. And then I'm going to bring B right up to that. And we're going to Option Shift P. Although I don't know what happened to will. Uh-oh, I did it in reverse. Okay, so let's drag this guy. Let's just delete this keyframe. At this point, we want to drag him out, right? And then come forward and drag him in. Okay, and then this guy, we're going to have come from the bottom. And then go forward and have it come in. And then bring this bar over. And fun can come from the top. Remember Option Shift P, bring it up to the top, go forward, bring it in line, bring over right, Option Shift Key P, and then right can just come in from the side. I feel like that is higher than I would like it. So I'm going to bring that it's going to come on an angle. Whatever, that's fine. Alright, so I'm going to play this. I think we're going to put an easy ease. Yeah. Okay, so we could put an easy ease on all of these. So just click and drag, and then Control click on one of the keyframes, go to your keyframe assistant and easy ease. That'll just help make it all come in a little bit easier. Okay, and then we want to set another keyframe position to make it all go off screen together. So how are we going to do that? If you come over here and hover on these little diamonds, it says add or remove a keyframe at the current time. That's exactly what we want to do. We want to add another keyframe, so I'm going to turn these all on. Notice how it sets a keyframe and it keeps them at easy ease, which is nice. So we're going to say we're going to start here, and then we're going to come out there. We got to shift click all of these, so we're highlighting. So I'm holding down the shift key while I'm clicking on all of them. They're all selected, and now we're just going to drag them off screen. Okay, so now when I play it, just going to drag that so it ends there. Now when I play it, each one comes in a different position, and then they all travel off screen together. That's it.